Hey guys, Brian with Stogie Review here at IPCPR 2016. We got the year right, awesome. Here with Michael Herklots of Nat Sherman.
Welcome.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, man.
Looking dapper, as always.
You are just too kind.
I know, I am always too kind, for real. Anyway, that was awkward. So what did you bring to the show?
So we, obviously, as soon as last year's show ended, it was time to start planning for this year. We have a pretty simple year this year, not a ton of new things, but we're excited about what we brought out. Our Metropolitan selection has been a Nat Sherman item since the 1990s. Metropolitan Connecticut, Metropolitan Maduro, made in Dominican Republic by the Quesada family since the 1990s. It's been consistent ever since. It's a line that has always been successful for us. It's a line that we love, but it's been a line that's been around a long time without a whole lot of innovation or change. So we decided to bring a new Metropolitan line to the Metropolitan selection to sort of round that out. So adding to the classic Connecticut and Maduro, we've added this Habano. 5 sizes, made in Nicaragua. It's a Nicaraguan Puro, beautiful Habano wrapper. The 5 sizes, you know, if you look at this line, it's clearly a new world line in what's a very old world collection. So in keeping as we created this line with the art, with this flavor, we also decided it was probably time to give the whole Metropolitan selection a bit of a facelift. So we updated the band a little, we've updated the box a little, but rest assured the cigars themselves, Connecticut and Maduro, are the same cigars you've been buying for over 20 years. We also added a 6x60 Gordo to the Connecticut and the Maduro. So that has added one facing to those 2 mainstays. And from a pricing standpoint, Metropolitan is still an incredible value. So you're looking at a Robusto Coronas in the high $4. The 6x60 is $7.25 across the board in all 3 sizes. We top out with the Tycoon, which is an 8x70 for $10 in both of those. But it's a great line, it's an affordable line, and it's a blend in the Connecticut and the Maduro that we have painstakingly maintained for over 20 years. You know, I say it a lot, but it is obviously challenging to come up with new products, with new blends that are memorable, that are great, that are unique. But what is even more challenging is maintaining a blend year over year over year over year.
You get the crop changes and whatnot.
Right, it takes a lot of time and attention and money to be able to maintain a blend that long. And when you smoke a Metropolitan Connecticut or a Metropolitan Maduro, it is as great today as it was 20 years ago. And I think that speaks to why that line has been so successful. If we take a little walk around, of course, 1930 Panamericana, we did add 3 sizes to Panamericana at the TAA convention.
Okay.
So not new for this show, but maybe new for those who aren't TAA just to see it. That's a really, really great line. On this side, we have our Timeless collection. There's a Timeless Nicaraguan, a Timeless Dominican. Last year, the end of last year, we added a secondary band just to help identify one from the other. So the Timeless Nicaragua has a black secondary band, Timeless Dominican has a red secondary band. And we added 2 sizes to the Timeless Nicaragua, a 6x60, the Gordo, and a classic Robusto 4 3/4 by 50.
Okay.
Still in boxes of 20, pricing falls right in line within the Timeless already. So that's a great addition to a line that's always done great for us. Of course, Host Maduro, Epoca, Sterling, nothing's changed there. Everything just as consistent and great as it always is. Last year we showed our executive collection, the executive ashtrays. Full disclosure, our executive humidors have been on back order. We had a little bit of an issue in the finishing. In Nat Sherman fashion, we don't do anything that's not 100%. So we ended up going back to the drawing board on some finishing issues, but we are committed to that project, and those humidors will be coming back to market. However, last year we also did a special edition called the Heritage Humidor. We did this with Daniel Marshall.
Larry.
And if you look at humidors from back in the 1920s, 1930s, these humidors were lined with milk glass. So milk glass is, of course, non-porous, of course, non-aromatic. It is apparently a very difficult material to find these days. Daniel Marshall, in my opinion, is probably the greatest humidor maker. He's made for Louis Vuitton, he's made for Dunhill, he's made for all the greatest, most important names. And so I was talking with Daniel about these humidors, and we agreed that we should bring this concept back to market.
Yeah.
So it's one size, it's a little extra deep, so it will hold Churchills in larger formats the right way.
See, that's good.
It does come with a divider, although it's not in here at the moment.
You can see it on the picture.
It operates with 3 Boveda packs. It works unbelievable. There's no maintenance. There's no seasoning. There's nothing you need to do.
Because you don't have the cedar liner.
Exactly. So all the humidity is focused directly to the cigars themselves. 3 finishes, only one size each. It's $2,300 retail for the pieces. But they're beautiful. They're stunning. It's a nostalgic piece. It represents history of this particular category, and obviously Nat Sherman is an 86-year-old company. It makes perfect sense that we add something like this. So they're not easy to make. They're not cheap to make, but they're just beautiful humidors. We were excited to do that with Daniel.
That was the idea of using that milk glass because it's non-aromatic, so you can keep things in there longer without getting overseen.
Precisely, and if you look at our executive collection that we introduced last year, that was lucite lined.
I remember, yeah.
We believe very much in the blend needs to change the way the blend changes over time. There are some manufacturers that pack their cigars in cedar boxes or wrap their cigars in cedar.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the intention of the manufacturer then to incorporate cedar into that experience. We don't use cedar in any of our packaging, and we believe very much that it's our job to maintain the integrity of the manufacturer's intention with anything that we do. So in this case, to take the aroma of cedar out, it ensures that whatever the manufacturer's intention is, whether it's Nat Sherman cigars or any other cigar, that they will age true to their blend without incorporating any outside elements.
Yeah, too long on cedar can ruin a cigar. I've had it happen. This is nothing but cedar.
It's an overwhelming flavor. Personally, I don't like it, and so that's our philosophy. We also have, this is one of my favorite accessories, and we don't talk about it enough, but we have a great candle collection, 3 different aromas, a Connecticut shade, a Maduro, and a Candela. It's a soy candle, so it's got an absorbent quality that helps pull odor into it, while also offering a great aroma. Wood wick, they're 1995. It's a long burning candle. They're fabulous. Everyone that has them absolutely loves them. But we don't talk about them enough, so I figured.
I just noticed that's a wood wick. When I looked at it, I assumed it was that's an interesting thought. So
they're great.
How long does a candle like that burn?
We burn them. We burn them straight through, off and on for probably 3 days worth. I bet you it's 60 hours.
60 hours.
I need to look that up, to be honest. I forget. But they go a long time, and the smell is great.
It smells really nice.
Can you smell that?
Can you smell it? Breathe deeply.
But that's it. I'll tell you. We this is obviously a very challenging year.
Yes.
With FDA and regulations, there are some regulatory deadlines that I think have caused some companies to change their strategy with this show. The strategy that we're at this show with is the strategy that we presented a year ago, that we came up with. So everything that we bring to market is deliberate, it's thoughtful, it's planned out, it's ready, and everything is shipping already. We started shipping yesterday, so yesterday's orders are already out the door. I would bet by the time you're watching this, everything that we're releasing is going to be in a store near you.
Great. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk to us. It was a pleasure.
Good to see you. Where's my bourbon?
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot it.
Next time.